situation. This is the easiest way for me to regulate my nervous system, even before I could articulate that shit. Peace, quiet, freedom. My therapist called it isolating. And I am also the kind of person who accepts unspoken challenges, like how my therapist was insinuating that my happy place habit was a mental health problem and not a reasonable, perfect choice. Of course, I had to prove him wrong immediately. So I called my cousin, the hippest person I know. Once she figured out my plans to go somewhere, she jumped at the chance to connect me to her cousin, whose social network was very well established. The weekend came, and my cousin's cousin, who shall henceforth be named Cece, met up with me at Royal Oaks. And also, there was Big Red. Red because her hair is the color of fierce fire, by choice. The more we drank, the more we drank. You didn't have to be a genius to know that we were not drinking responsibly at all. Why did the whiskey women cross the street? To get to the other bar. So welcome to Boondocks, a place of sinners, not saints. Shots, shots. I sipped my shots. Cece moved so fast, and while my enthusiasm was still high, my speed was secretly slowing. So I went to the dance floor because that's where I used to hide out in a crowd, except I did not know how to dance to house music. And even after all these shots, I still could not understand why these people were enjoying this music so much. They waited for the beat to drop, and I waited to see if I could tell that the track had changed since we got here. Drink, dance, drink. Oh, I gotta pee. Sweaty and fading, I refuse to tap out. So I start to walk off, and Big Red grabs me. Where are you going? I grabbed my vagina with both hands and did a little dance, then proceeded around the corner, down the stairs for the scenic route to the facilities. She could tell I was wasted. I'll come with you. I'm too sedated to respond out loud, but on the inside, I blew a fucking fuse. Big Red, this cool Wonder Woman bish, who was the first person to be kind to me and get me to let my guard down little by little, was now coming to the bathroom with me. It was just like what cool girls do with other cool girls. I was cool now. Holy shit! Drinking was the answer to all of my problems. My therapist was right. Isolating is bad. People need people. And now I had people. Feeling special and ready to burst, I stumbled to the next freestyle, and Big Red squeezed right in with me. Okay, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Big Red is like runway tall. It's where the big comes from. But still beaming with girl power, I politely gesture for her to go. She declined and let me go first. Oh, relief. Afterwards, I get up and squish to rotate us and lean against the bathroom door. Eyes closed, smile open. Everything's heavy, but in a good way, I think. I'm so happy that I came out tonight. I can feel Big Red's joy shining bright on me as she's about to pee in the toilet. And she says, "First, I want you to take a deep breath for me." How sweet is she? OMG, girls going to the bathroom together is so magical. All this friendship is what has been missing from my life. Inhale. My eyes bust open. Christ has risen, and so have I. What in the holy hell, Big Red? I look up and I see her standing so close, her hand moving in slow motion back to the vial hanging from her long neck, a slight smile on her face that's saying, "Don't worry, I got you, boo." I am not your fucking boo. She thinks she's helping me? I am completely lost for words. I have almost died many times, but this was the first time I had a movie fucking montage of my entire life passing through my fucking mind with a voiceover. Oh my God, I know what this is. Cruel Intentions. Cruel Intentions. The necklace. Oh my God. I just did drugs. I am a drug addict. I said I would never do drugs. I dared to never do drugs in the 5th grade. My mother is a fucking drug addict, and she ruined our lives. Her life, my life. I said I would never do drugs and be like her, but I just did. Wait. I didn't. I was drug raped. So that means that I am still a drug virgin because my intentions, I did not do drugs. Drugs did me. I am still innocent. I'm still in the clear. Maybe I won't get addicted and I can just pretend that this never fucking happened. It'll be my secret. I never have to see any of these people ever again. They don't know me. So as long as I don't do it again, it'll be fine. That is the real test of my character, which is still intact. I am not my mother. This didn't happen. I have integrity. Inhale. I was wide-eyed in total shock. What in the actual fuck did I just do? Am I dreaming? Or did this just happen? I stepped off my lifelong pedestal position when I marched out of that portal and straight up to the bar, grinning in disbelief, like a kid hitting a personal record at the playground screaming, "Look, Ma, no hands," and announced to the bartender the wild and crazy news. I did cocaine. I am on cocaine. I've never done cocaine before, but I feel fine. I feel better than fine. I feel amazing. The bartender took Cece and I to this secret hidden passageway where the booze gets delivered, I think. He handed me a glass of whiskey. It's on the house. Drink it. Now. They are toasting my cocaine victory. And I'm in a VIP place now, so I'll do whatever they tell me to because they love me so much. I feel so loved, and I'm not drunk anymore. I take the whole shot because I am a badass now. Instant rejection. Vomit lands on the nice bartender's shoes, and it's hilarious to me because of how amazing I still feel. You gotta get her home, liability. But I'm not drunk anymore. I did cocaine. Cocaine made me not drunk. I felt more sober now than before I had my first drink. My eyes weren't closed anymore. My body was erect again. It was like I took an antidote that would not only allow me to walk in a straight line, but I was supercharged and smiling. The euphoria made me immune to any pain. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I was fucking perfect. Let's get drinks. I took off in the direction of the dance floor, but I was stopped by a wall of people. Well, just Cece, bartender, and Big Red, I think. It was time to go. On the way out, I shouted salutations while waving at everyone like Miss America, if Miss America was drowning in whiskey and floating on cocaine. Thank you for having me! Cece, as it turns out, had a breathalyzer in her car, but she managed to drive my Prius home for me. Good night. I woke up alone, craving chocolate milk. I dislike chocolate and milk and the combo. Whew, cocaine definitely changed me. But I didn't crave more of it. My therapist had been right when he said that not everybody gets addicted. I was safe. But that feeling of people liking me, that was a new high.